really something I wanted to do that's a little bit more glamorous, and it's more of a kind of formal hairstyle. And it's just a lot of kind of pin curls, big curls at the very crown. We have a few curls framing the face, and then we have it down at the back. And it's super easy to do, just takes a few minutes. It looks very intricate, it's very budget friendly. You only need a few bobby pins and a few other products. You can easily make this look a lot more fun and embellish it with hair accessories and jewels and rhinestones and really bling out this look if that's what you want to do. Just leave it up to the imagination and pull out your creative side, and this look is so much fun. And so I really do hope that you like this look, and I will have a lot more hair tutorials coming your way, so look out for those. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Begin by sectioning off the front layer of your hair. Small section from ear to ear right at the crown, and section that off. And we're going to be using this section to create a poof. Now you can do several steps here. You can go ahead and tease your hair and create a poof or bun. You have the option of using a donut bun, or you can go ahead and use these little fun rollers that I'm doing here. So the purpose of this is to really add a lot of volume and height, and it's really going to create a sort of structure for the next step, which we're going to do. And this section is pretty much going to be covered, and push it as forward as you can. And I'm taking the last section of my hair right at the end there. I'm just kind of pinning that away for now. Clip in hair extensions. So I'm just taking the clips, turning them upside down, and clipping them as so. And then I'm taking the hair extensions and pulling them forward and sectioning them off into two parts, and create a loop halfway at the hair extension and pin it into place, and take the rest of the hair and repeat the same process. I'm just kind of pinning these around that little poof that we created earlier to kind of hide it and frame it. And this hair is all about texture and volume. I'm just creating these all throughout the hair, the pin curls. And so on the other side, I'm repeating the steps. I'm just adding another set of hair extensions. And these are the 2-clip hair extensions. And I'm creating loops right across the crown there. These don't have to be perfect whatsoever, but if you create 4 little loops on the left side of the head, try to create 4 on the right side to kind of even it out. Then I'm using this clip-in hair extension piece. This is the 1 clip. I'm putting that to the side here, and I'm creating just 1 curl with this particular extension, and I'm going to loop that over 2 times till I get to the end of the strand. And to kind of hide the clips of the hair extensions, I'm just using the hair and the bobby pins to kind of hide those. I'm going to go and take 1 more piece of the 1 clip hair extension, just repeating it on the other side of the head, and just looping that over 2 times as we did on the other side. Now as you can see, this is pretty much, we're just repeating the same process throughout the hair. We're just kind of making sure that everything's kind of even out, has the same height and everything. So now it's time to remove that front layer, or that front section of hair that we pinned away at the beginning. I'm going to take a small section at the very end here and go ahead and create some more curls. And anywhere I have kind of any blank spots or sparse spots is where I'm just kind of filling in those curls. We don't really want them to overlap too much. Alright, so then I'm taking the little section of layer of hair that I have right at the front, the kind of fringe part, and it's a little more thicker than I want to leave out to frame my face. So anything that I don't want to frame my face, I'm just kind of twisting it and curling it towards the back of the head as so. Now when you are creating these curls, you don't want them to be too pointing out. Instead, you want them to be more pointing up, so you have a little bit more height instead of width. You don't want too many of those around the ear. So that's why I just kind of twisted away the fringe there. Okay, so the final step, you could go ahead and release the hair in the back. Now if you like how it looks at this point, you can go ahead and leave it and you're good to go, but I decided to take it 1 step further. I'm just going to go ahead and add a thin section of clip-in hair extension. This is 4 clip, so that way I have a little bit more volume, have more hair to work with. And I'm just gonna go ahead and then curl the rest of the hair that's down. You can curl this whatever. I'm just using this really old flat iron from Revlon. You could really get away with this. I think this was like $10 at Ulta. I purchased this probably like 3 or 4 years ago, and this is like my go-to flattening iron. So you could pretty much use anything to create curls or straighten your hair. And I'm just creating them fairly thin, so that gives me more volume. If you're going to be curling the fringe or the bangs, make sure to curl away from your face, so that way you don't have so much hair covering your face or covering your eyes or anything like that. When you're all done, go ahead and hairspray it into place. So yeah, that pretty much completes the hair. This hair is perfect for any homecoming, prom, any events or festivals that you might be attending. It's perfect if you want your hair kind of half up and half down away from your face, and the curls really give it that whole glamorous aspect. And this is the finished look. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.